What's good, guys? Karbose here. I'm back here with Ant and Kyle from last time, and we also have a special guest this time, Dylan. What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
We chilling.
And we're gonna talk about the Major Four, what happened in Major Four, real quick, and then we'll do a champs bracket prediction right after. So, I think for Major Four, I think we just want to. Well, the first point I want to talk about is Optic losing the Heretics in a Game 5, Round 11. Once again, losing a Game 5 in a choke fashion. What are they now? 0-12 S&D or something?
Like 14, yeah, something like that.
If they lose to Lag at Champs, then they'll tie the record, right? But absolutely, I don't know what's going on with these guys. Their mental is definitely gone right now. Who knows what they have to do to even regain for this Champs coming up in less than 2 weeks now. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think they're trying to do? Try to fix their internal issues, or
they just stink?
They just stink.
Just
flat out.
Their mental or something.
I don't know what it is, but every time I watch Optic play Search lately, Fred just likes to run out and die immediately. Right off the rip.
You are not wrong.
It's not the whole.
I don't understand.
I mean, it's not the whole blame on him, but he's definitely a main reason why they're not doing well.
85%. He fucking dies right away in Search. He just literally dies right away.
Right, yeah, just no confidence right now on not just him. I think the whole team, and they gotta figure it out. I want to see them win, but they got a lot to do in these next 2 weeks.
Like looking back at the stats, Pred dropped a .84 against Miami.
Yeah, after talking shit all online, right?
Oh, you're wrong.
Yeah, literally.
The only person with positive Dasher dropped a 112.
I mean, they have beat him on land.
They have.
I think they just need to go back to script.
They just can't ice up. They can't ice up right now.
Yeah, no, they just need to. I guess get back to scrimming. Hopefully, get some positive vibes from that. I don't know. Hopefully, they can regain. To make champs more interesting.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hope.
And another key point here is Ultra losing the Lag here, round 1. I don't think anyone expected this. 3-1 too. Wasn't not even a Game 5. So.
It was 3-0, right? Or was it 3-1?
No, it was 3-1. Yeah. I think
that map 4.
You guys think Ultra just kind of expected this is gonna be like a free win, and then they kind of got caught like, oh fuck,
Mm-hmm.
Well, let Dylan talk about Ultra. He loves.
Yeah, Dylan, aren't these are your boys, right? Like, what happened?
Just the story of good old Envoy just shitting the sheets again. Usually it's a coin flip whether all 4 players decide to shoot back. And unfortunately for this series, Envoy did not want to shoot back. He was the only person that. Kleenex had a .97. Envoy had a .84. That's where the big drop off was. Which is not ideal.
Inside plays great too. He plays phenomenal, and then the other two just.
Yeah, Inside actually carried in terms of overall KD. Hit a 1.24, and Scrap had a 1.09. But
it wasn't enough.
Ultra is one of those teams that they don't really they don't pick their map bans based on their strongest or weakest maps. They literally just the last few matches they've played, they literally just square up against whatever maps. If they're playing LAG, they played LAG's best maps. I forget which map it was, but one of those maps was LAG's best map, and they've done it against FaZe. They play against they'll play their best maps. They just square up against anybody.
And then they just lose. Yeah.
Typical. Yeah, but.
Envoy got slammed by Marcel, aka Destro.
Oh god.
Literally.
I feel bad for Scrap because he's literally his teammates are not on. That dude's won before.
I mean, people are saying he's the MVP of the season.
I think
it's him or Simp.
Him or Simp.
Simp obviously, but Simp's teammates do. If you think of an actual real MVP, it's between Hydra or Scrap.
It should be
those two are single-handedly.
I was gonna say, what about
their teams?
I was gonna say, what about Hydra too? That guy. I mean,
yeah, Hydra.
Yeah.
So he's in the game right now, but his team sometimes he can have off map. Then you have a BZ, you have Cell, Draza. They're gonna pick up your slack. Like sometimes Hydra
Yeah.
Scrap, his teammates don't pick up his slack.
Yeah,
Their
dude,
slack.
literally.
Yeah,
They lose.
clearly.
Yeah.
What? Jesus Christ.
I mean, this event NYC did pick up Hydra slack, even though Hydra didn't play bad. They all played great.
You also
Skies.
you can't feel bad for Scrap because this team's gonna be different next year. So you can think about
Oh
it.
yeah. I hope.
You're gonna see a
I
world-renowned Ultra
I
next
hope
year.
Paco comes, or he goes to NYSL. You know, one of the two. Like, up.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
see
dude,
it.
I just heard every other word you said. I think I put it together though clearly. I think I heard what you're saying.
That's fair. That's fair. But another key point here is, I think most of us here are fans of Clay, but unfortunately,
Yeah.
he is not qualified
tough.
for champs. You can say
Sad,
that
bro.
you can
I'm
say
crying.
they got bracket fucked. Maybe Ultra loses round 1, always sucks.
That's tough.
But
What's-
you can argue they put themselves in that position. They choked multiple times online.
Yeah. They could have been like 5-0. Could have.
You guys think this is the end of Clay? You think he's
No.
gonna retire?
No, I
One
think
more
he's got
game.
one. I think he's got one more game. But
Because
then that's definitely it. If he's got a team with fucking Tej and Fella again, one more year.
he already
That's
confirmed.
about it.
He confirmed on the flank. If Ravens don't decide to keep him, he's done. Like he's not gonna
Oh,
go through
really?
roster media again. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
wow.
So
I
if
think they'll keep
Raven
him, though, I
if
think.
Ravens drop him, that's it for him. Yeah.
I think they'll keep him just for.
Yeah, he's got
Fans-wise.
veteran leadership. You don't find like
The
that.
thing
so.
about Clay, like he's gonna find another crack kid to team with. You know, he did it with Simp, did it with Shatsu.
Yeah.
Elite.
And as a fan, well, he definitely has an eye for talent, definitely. But as a fan, I do hope he goes for one more year. But if he doesn't,
Me
it's
I'll
completely
understand if he retires.
completely realistic.
I mean,
yeah.
they are playing the World Cup, right? That's confirmed, I think.
I think they still are. I think he's still going to
they're
that.
one team,
They're the one team. What?
That roster, like that whole roster's going.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's still multiple teams that haven't confirmed yet that they're definitely going to that, but I'm sure we'll hear more soon.
I
And
just
then-
think that
Oh, go-
sorry for
go-
cutting you off, but
Oh, yeah.
You're cutting yourself off with
Go-
this shit,
fuck,
dude.
dude, it's so dull.
You're okay. What were you trying to say?
LEG win for
Yeah.
all the whole bracket for all the teams trying to make champs. They just
Yeah, dude,
fucked them.
I mean, they did.
It's
Yeah.
really good this event, dude.
They did until Sunday. They got double 3-0'd.
Did the-
Hey, at least they fucking got to Sunday. You
I
know
mean,
what
that's true. I mean,
That's
that's
true.
true. They literally just bought
Non-top
themselves
team.
they bought themselves a qualification spot for that performance. Yeah.
Typical.
Yeah.
And I guess the last major point here we can talk about before we move on to the champs bracket is well, not only New York winning this event, but FaZe another second place.
Yeah,
They look unstoppable until Sunday. Like, and then Sunday comes, and then they just I don't know what happens. It's definitely a mental block at this point. Like these guys, I think in the back of their head, they're literally they think about losing. Like, oh, we're in a grand final now.
If you look
And
through
then-
all of the maps
Yeah.
in the grand final for FaZe, like especially this event, like a BZ and Draza, at least consistently, whenever I see grand final finishes for them, like second place, they're negative like 15 plus every time. Like they're just getting.
Like I've been saying it all along. They cannot choke.
Right.
They get nervous, and
Yep.
they're horrible. It pisses me off. They're the best 4 players in the. Go with some balls to Sunday and say, yeah, we're not. They just
Like,
go there and get fucked every single time. So,
And
Like,
I think, especially if they lose the first map, in a grand
yeah,
final,
they're not winning.
it's not looking good right off the bat. Yeah,
but
It's
yeah,
just
no,
sad to see
New York came out swinging.
they did,
yeah.
they did, and I mean they 3-0'd them. FaZe 3-0'd them on Thursday, right? So
Yeah,
and then they just lose on Sunday,
just a Sunday, bro. I don't know what.
and it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close Thursday, right?
No, it's a 3-0. It's just hot
Like,
3-0.
yeah,
Good old DoorDash.
Yep.
legit. I don't know.
Crazy,
Like,
man.
I was talking about this earlier, but like out of the top 4 teams, literally, I would only say New York is the only one that's like looking good right now, hitting peak at the right time. The other 3 all have some kind of mental block right now. Optic are in their own heads.
Yeah.
Ultra, I don't know. They need to like
Ultra half their team can't stay consistent, and FaZe just get to
and
Sunday.
phase get to Sunday and then it's over. Yeah.
FaZe get to.
I don't get it. I don't like, dude. I'm looking at the fucking final score and everything. Right, Sim a 111 with 23,000 damage, 124 kills. Draza went negative 18, so went negative 19. Like, or BZ went negative 9. Sorry. Like, dude, what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't. They have mental block. It's bad. Like,
He looks like a fucking ant on the map. Negative
okay,
all the
this dude's
time.
talking. Like,
I mean,
okay.
I mean, listen. Come champs.
Set at 1.3.
Come champs. We're gonna see which of these teams can overcome that mental block if
I
they
think,
have
dude,
one.
New York's heating up at the right time. I wouldn't be surprised if they win champs too. I really
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I mean,
they're
they're
like last year.
just
Yeah,
like
dude,
last year, right? Yeah.
If FaZe struggle with the Sunday scaries and Ultra can't stay consistent and Optic or MIA, I mean, it's a clear fucking cakewalk for them. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the other top fours don't even, place like fourth and third. At least like a dark horse.
I mean, if Optic don't fix their, I was to say, if Optic don't fix their mental, they might just place top 8. I mean,
and then,
I don't think that.
And then roster change of that.
top 6 maybe.
Who
I mean,
knows
look,
then?
you got Optic versus Gorillas, right? You got Toronto versus Thieves. Thieves have been looking good, but I mean, Toronto should handle that. We'll see, I guess. I mean,
we know this CUD. It just who shows up on the day. That's what it comes down to.
The thing is too is like, I think the two teams that have a chance.
Yeah.
To me, it's LAG or Seattle. I mean, Seattle. I think Seattle and New York is the biggest.
Seattle are my dark horse. Seattle are my dark
Yeah.
horse. Yeah.
Because the NYSL, they start up the events.
They could. They could. Just like Thursday against FaZe, they could start slow, maybe.
But not gonna lie.
Yeah, sorry.
Real quick, Ultra have, just by looking at it, they have, I would say, the easiest side of the champs bracket.
Mm-hmm.
They play Thieves, and then they would play the winner of Optic and LAG, who realistically it should be LAG 99 out of 100 times if they played each other. And then Optic, which are pretty much in their own head, and they might be worse than LAG at this point. I don't even know how to gauge that team. That's literally that whole side of the bracket. So like Toronto could easily just
they could have a free winners finals. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. It's a cakewalk.
But let's not forget they lost to LAG, so. I mean, will it happen again? I don't think they'll let it happen again, but let's move to the bracket. So yeah, first round, FaZe versus Heretics. Any hope for Heretics here?
No.
They probably get a map.
I don't think so. I think 3-1. I think they'll win the search somehow, depending on it.
3-1. I'm down for 3-1.
Yeah.
I mean,
Saturday into Sunday.
I have Heretics finishing top 8 this event, so.
Yeah, last place Heretics.
All right,
we'll
and
FaZe wins 3-0, not even close.
I'll go 3-1 here. I'll give them a map. Subliners and Surge. I mean, Subliners could start slow. They just won, but
this match has the biggest upset potential.
It does. 0-4 versus Lil Man again. I don't know, bro. I mean, so far Lil Man has been winning, right? So.
Yeah, he is.
No, New York have form. Dude, I think they win this 3-1. Like, and I like the Surge, but they look on fire right now, New York. Like, everyone's playing well.
I think if Surge have any chance of winning, it's gonna come down to Hook.
Yeah,
when Hook has even a decent series, their chances of winning is just way higher. But if he drops like a 0.7, it's over.
Yeah, I'll say MY 3-1.
I'll give. I want to say Surge here, but yeah, I think I'll go New York here. I'll give them a map 3-1. Yeah.
I surprisingly had this go on Game 5.
Game 5. New York.
I have New York winning 3-2, but I think they have a little bit of a hangover, so it might take them a while to get started in the champs bracket. So I have them going 3-2 though.
You think they'll start slow, but they'll still come out with the win?
I think they'll lose a map or two that they probably shouldn't lose.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yep.
All right, Ultra Thieves. Any hope for Thieves? Any hope?
Maybe a map somehow.
They get a map.
They get a Mickey map. They're
They get a map.
The propane on
Scraps.
Hyros explodes and
Yeah, I can see them winning a
catch up.
I'm sure
control.
Scraps putting them down.
Yeah, Scrappy's.
I think once
I agree.
again the story for Thieves almost the whole year is just Ghosty just saving them over and over again. But I don't think
They
I don't
they
think
can't
it'll be
compete
enough this time.
with any of these teams.
No.
Really, like
All right.
they just don't have it.
Yeah. I have them finishing bottom 8 as well. Or top 8.
Yeah.
And
I
then
guess
the important one here, Optic LAG. This might be a tough one to call. I mean, it's literally a coin flip if Optic shows up or not.
The biggest
On paper,
crowd.
Optic should win every time. But
Yeah. The way they've been playing, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if they barely win a game 5, if that.
I mean, LAG have shown they do have
They can
teamwork.
shoot. They
Yeah,
can shoot.
they play well together. They don't have the talent, but
Yeah, they definitely don't have the talent. Yeah, Fame. I mean, that guy's ugly and can't shoot, but they're winning.
That
I
dude,
mean,
Give
I
that
mean,
to
was
them.
cooking.
Fame
major
arguably
award.
he probably had the best
Yeah,
event of
one
his
major.
life. Yeah, literally.
major.
Alright. A major that you
Fame.
Sorry, your mic cut out. Would you say that?
I said
Yeah.
a major that you've never competed and never will. And he had a 1v4.
Damn.
Still to lose though, but typical 1v4.
Yeah, one before the loser's crazy.
Yeah, Fame had the best event of his life to place top 3. Yeah.
Yeah, he cooks. The dude was cooking. So yeah.
Assault's punching the air right now, dude. Fuck, dude.
Yeah,
But
Flames.
yeah,
I mean, Flames looks good. Flames looks good too. Yeah.
I mean,
I think I hope to see a good event at Optic, but I think LA wins 3-2. Sorry, Optic fans, hate me all you want.
3-2. Kyle.
I think Optic win 3-2. I mean, I think it also depends on the maps and if
It
they're really gonna
does.
like test their map pool. But we'll see. They've been playing like shit, so
The great thing is if they go, can they win an SND? Can they
I mean,
even get there?
it's gonna come down to the map too. It's literally gonna come down to map
yeah,
too.
we'll see, dude. I mean, maybe
Um,
if Preds doesn't fucking dive out and die immediately, they might have a chance.
I mean, think about it. If they lose both searches in this series, they're gonna break Boston's record.
I need to hear
0-14.
Yeah, that's insane.
I need to hear Dylan's
Yeah, Dylan, what do you
score
think
prediction
here?
on this series.
What do you think here?
Cook.
So Optic against LAG. So I actually think Optic's gonna win 3-1.
Okay.
And the
You think-
reason being is because they had a lot more time since they got eliminated on the first or second day of Major 4.
Second
They
day.
got a lot of time to fix it. So I think they beat
They gotta lock
teams they're
in.
supposed to beat, and
It's
they
all
win 3-1.
confidence. Like, if they can really go back with confidence for their back. They just need confidence.
And I think
You
with
know,
the
I
crowd,
saw-
I think the crowd will help them too. The crowd will
Oh,
help
yeah.
them.
100%.
I
I
think
forgot.
the crowd
Yep.
definitely checked them. I mean, I saw a post and they were saying, and like Octane was even saying, people were begging for Optic Pred last year, and now they got him. They want to drop him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm the biggest delusional fucking idiots I've ever seen in my life. Their fan base, like you, the smart.
Not all of them, not all of them, but
You have the smart other fans, and then you that are 40-year-olds that you have no God and just try to pick up the best player every year. They're just fucking stupid. Other fans are the most delusional.
I think
Alright.
Seven
on
smart
a
ones.
serious note, I think you're going to see if those 4 players in Optic truly care about salvaging their season.
Yeah.
And if they do end up, like I said, 3-1ing LAG, you're going to see whether they have put in the practice, and you're also going to see the home crowd buff.
Yeah,
Which is
the
why
yeah.
LAG's
Yeah,
only
which-
taking one map.
That could be scary. Bruce pops a 3-piece. Bruce. That crowd's gonna go crazy.
it's
taking- I'm
it's
taking my
it's
shirt
gonna be
off,
crazy.
Yo.
All right,
Saying.
I'm gonna go with Dylan here. 3-1 Optic. I think they'll show up. They'll show up and take care of business. Wait, do you have them losing the search though, Dylan, or what map are they gonna lose? You think a respawn or
I
do they
think-
finally break the streak, the lost streak?
Their search has been terrible. I wouldn't be
Honestly,
surprised.
I would say it's either going to be a search or a control that they lose.
Yeah, I mean Hardpoint's definitely their best mode. I would say.
Yeah, that match is huge for them. Like they come out and smoke LG and they're back. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
they'll
Dude.
shit
I
their
mean,
back.
if they like Dylan was saying, if they put all this time and stuff like that, or like, are they just gonna let it go waste and like literally prove that they didn't care at anything? Like they got the roster they wanted and you still didn't do the work. Like
Yeah.
that's on them then. That's
Yep.
None of the dudes were at that's wedding. But I saw a picture. None of them. They're taking.
But moving on to round one, losers round one, Heretics versus Surge. I think Surge took care of business here.
Yeah.
Did they just play at the Major Four? These two teams, or
Did Surge
right,
play Heretics? No, the Heretics lost to Optic. No, not Optic. Sorry,
They lost to Toronto.
Toronto. Yes,
Oh,
Toronto.
Yeah.
yeah.
Scrap was talking shit in
Scrap
Spanish.
was screaming Merita,
Yeah.
Mierda.
But I think this series is gonna be close. I think Surge are gonna ice up Game 5 here against
I think
Heretics.
so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a 3-1 or 3-2 Surge.
I think you have two
Interesting.
great Surge teams. I think like Miami Surge is underrated. I think it's gonna come down to the control. Really, like that's gonna be the main decider. Whoever wins the Surge the control.
That'll be the swing for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Seattle's been shooting with this roster, and like you hear this roster and the names, and you're like, they're not that good. But like, when
I'll
they're
go
all
with
working
Surge
together,
here.
I think they'll fry.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think Miami is consistent enough. Interesting.
And then once again, for one last time this year, the Battle of LA, Thieves versus Gorillas. I think Gorillas have just
Back up real quick. You don't have to change. You don't have to change your predictions, but I just want to go. I just want to go on the record. I have Miami winning in 5 games.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking at my champs bracket here, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
That's
All right.
simple, I like it.
Me just being, I heard you. Me just being a Surge fan, I think they'll take it, but we'll see.
Vamos.
Marcelo Corral, yeah.
But for the Battle of LA here, overwhelmingly on the Gorillas side here against Thieves, I think the Gorillas have just been a better team as well on land than the Thieves, and I think Gorillas were gonna win this 3-1. I think the Thieves finished top 8.
They don't want that. They don't want this at all to happen, but it's gonna happen, and yeah, they're gonna. He's gonna smoke them like they always do. 3-1, 3-0. And the Gorillas own Nate Shot's team. They, I don't know. The Gorillas own Nate Shot.
Your mic is so fucking bad, dude.
Well, you know what's funny? A little off point here. But I was streaming last night, right? And Takumi was in the cord, and my mic was cutting out in the cord, but not on stream. So it's a Discord thing.
Is it? Oh, well, that's weird. I don't know. It might be a PlayStation Discord thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
something.
But going back to winners bracket here, having a rematch, FaZe in New York. I mean, we've seen like FaZe 3-0 them, but then they lose the grand finals.
It comes down to who wants it more. I think FaZe have more of a talented roster. Like any given day, you'll get paper and you're like, holy shit. But also, if Kismet's shooting, if Civ is bringing the damage and everything like that, I think New York did too. So,
honestly, I think since literally it's not a Sunday, I think FaZe win this.
Yeah.
I think it'll be close. It's gonna be 3-2. I think.
That's what I have.
But yeah, I think FaZe they'll take care of business here. They'll win the searches. They might pull a Neslo. We'll see.
Who knows?
FaZe is the best team on Sunday, so yeah, they're winning.
Next up, Ultra versus Optic. We might have different opinions here, but
no, I think we all have the same answer. I mean,
well,
I think Optic are
You want to get the unpopular opinion out of the way here?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
I don't know. I think Toronto went 3-1.
I have Ultra 3-0.
3-0. Not even a map.
I like it.
I think Scrap's going to absolutely feed off the Greenwall fans chirping him.
I have
an absolute Ultra masterclass.
I have Ultra winning 3-1. Drops
3-1. All right.
1.5 on these.
What about you, Kyle?
Yeah, I think Ultra went 3-1.
Ultra.
I don't think Optic are ready to play them at that kind of level. As long as half the team shoots back on Toronto and Optic play how they've been playing, I mean, it's not gonna be close, unfortunately.
I want
We'll
Optic.
Maybe Optic come walk.
Maybe they'll just finally show their major 3 form again. Who knows, right?
Probably not. If Pred dies off of top third and dies on bombing, and I swear to God.
I mean,
they'll lose it.
realistically, if you look at the whole year, Optic has struggled in search the whole year, except that one
yeah,
Sunday.
it's just been really bad this last major and a half. Like, it's been
That
really
one,
hard to
but yeah,
watch.
that one Sunday, major 3, everything was just working. Everything was clicking for
It
search.
was the 1v3 for Dashy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that skyrocketed
His
them. Yeah.
face.
Yep.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was gross.
Gross.
And
Gross.
that's gonna have to happen again, I think, if they want to win this. But
Yeah.
I just think Pred just doesn't die. If he doesn't die right away in search, they'll be fine. He dies, it opens up a lane, everybody else gets found.
I
If he
think,
doesn't die,
yeah,
Suit single-handedly blaming Pred. Jeez.
dude, what else is it? He really dies so quick in the round of search, so quick.
now Kenny hasn't been playing well either in
Yeah,
search.
it's kinda-
Kenny's been shit.
I mean, but
Yeah.
I want Optic to win, but
Disgusting.
I think I'll go with you guys here. Ultra beating
is
them
the Optic fan
in
I'm talking about.
round 2.
So
Alright,
I had Toronto 3-0ing mostly.
I'll give
because
them
I
a
think
map.
Toronto's better,
I'll give Optic a map.
but yeah, the 3-0 is just me, the Ultra fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had a gun to my head and I said pick the score, I'd probably say 3-1, but
Yeah.
3-0 sounds better. In my head.
Yeah.
Honestly, all right. Here's the losers round 2 match. I actually hope this happens. I want to see this live. But Optic against Surge, is the curse gonna happen? Is Hook gonna beat his old team?
Oh,
I
doubt.
don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, though.
I think Optic more of a well-rounded like respawn team. So I think that's really what gets the job done for them.
But think about it. If Optic can't figure out Surge, I think Surge is
Yeah.
gonna beat him there. Like,
All right, so Optic went 3-1. They went. They respawn. I don't
it's just
think.
it's so unpredictable because you don't know how Optic's gonna play. Like
it is, yeah.
they're gonna win if they look at beat them.
Here's
We heard half of
another.
that.
Well, here's another thing. Like, I want Surge to win once again, but I think Optic take this if they show up and play how they should play.
The only thing I think
yeah.
Optic take the hard points. I think the only thing that would be close besides I think Surge win the search, but the control I think will be really close too. I think Surge can also sneak that win in, but
Right.
we'll see what it really comes down to. I think
I'm gonna go 3-1. I'll go 3-1
respawn-wise,
Optic.
they don't match up well, but Search the way Optic been looking. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a cakewalk for him.
Yeah, I think this is 3-1 Optic, I
3-1
believe.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then New York against the LA Gorillas. I think New York are gonna take care.
It's gonna be a
Maybe
time
a
respecter.
DoorDash.
This might be a DoorDash, honestly.
It
Yeah.
might be
I have a
13-minute
3-1, but-
series.
3-1. I'm thinking
I
maybe
don't
they might smoke them again, just like Sunday at the Major 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a hot 3-0.
I'll go 3-0 and what?
I think LAG have had a decent season, but I think they finished top 6.
I
Yeah,
think they surprised a lot of people.
I definitely.
How this roster has performed in general, just like picking up all these rookies and stuff like that, and changing this and changing that.
Next year, some of these players might end up on different teams. Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna see Mac on the girls with our cities again.
Mac might come back too. I forgot about that guy.
Hopefully Hydra's wearing purple next season.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just
Oh.
not gorilla purple.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not that purple.
That'd be a sight to see. They give him
All right.
$4 million for the year.
Loses round 3. Optic against Subliners.
Ah man,
This is definitely This is probably the toughest one yet.
I fear death
over.
will be knocking on Optic's door,
yeah.
and I have New York winning in 5.
You want
Yeah, that's
top four finish for Optic here. I don't want to see it, but I do see it. I do see it.
Yeah.
Especially
Sorry, I joined on my phone. What's the match?
it's Optic against Subliners.
Because Michael's tweaking.
Probably. I want to.
I want to say Optic,
3-2.
but I think Subliners.
Somebody
they'll
has a better team right now.
I think they'll have
I
the
think
edge.
I think it goes back and forth, and yeah, we get to them at 5, and Optic forget how to play
I
COD.
think it's gonna come down to another heartbreaking game 5. Yep, for Optic.
Yeah, and then Hydra shows a new wallbang spot.
Yeah, Hydra wallbangs through 6 buildings. And it's just normal.
Some crazies. Yeah, dude.
We'll see them. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
That's
Not
so
the Optic we're seeing. You lost to Boston. After that, I knew. I mean, Jesus Christ.
That's
something
true.
going
That's
on.
true. All right, Optic top 4 then.
I don't know. We'll see when the process comes out. They'll be like, oh, something was happening behind the scenes that we couldn't say at the time.
some bullshit.
and-
Someone was
Um,
injured.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that. We'll see again.
Like Pred's pussy was hurting, so
All
he
right.
couldn't really be shooting back.
Tippable.
I mean,
Winners final. FaZe against Ultra. This is is this a rematch?
This is the feed families.
yeah, that's gonna
This
feed
will feed
generations.
families.
This will feed the
Yeah.
prize picks entries. That's all I know.
Jiraza
Surprisingly,
Scrappy.
And the last time this happened, Ultra won a very close round 11, game 5.
Yeah,
A
true.
Scrappy iced up.
I don't think FaZe let it happen. I think they went through too. I think it goes the distance, but I don't think.
And it's on a Saturday. It's on a Saturday.
Scrappy, that
this
was
match.
the Rio, right, where Scrappy popped 2 or whatever in that last
Yeah,
year.
Yeah,
I don't think they
they-
let that
yeah.
happen again.
I think
so-
they literally lost a 2v4 round 11 phase. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's like, dude, I was watching. I don't know who I was watching with, but I was at Scrappy
with-
Friends
I'm
when he saw the
watching.
other one. We were just like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
that
dude,
was-
they're letting him do that. I don't think they let it happen.
No,
I think they played very
they
safe.
tweaked. They definitely tweaked. They know they tweaked.
Yeah,
And but
I think
I think this
I
will be a
think it-
phase victory.
I think FaZe plays how they should play. I
Yeah.
mean, it's simple and easy play, and then draws and Storm shooting the 4. That'd be
I
fine.
have Scrappy daddying Draza again, and Scrappy wins 3-2.
I think it's
Yeah.
definitely gonna go game 5 no matter what. But
Yeah.
I mean, Dylan, these are your
Ultra
boys.
Hugs on
Like,
top,
you
baby.
you think it's gonna be a
Um,
game 5 or?
It is going to be a game 5, but Scrappy has owned Draza on land virtually all year.
Yes.
And unfortunately, this is going to be one of those maps where Draza edges him out. No Diddy. And FaZe is going to win 3-2. FaZe is going to win 3-2.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I
They
think
are Saturday Reapers.
I think they're
They
hungry too, like, especially with all the seconds and shit this year. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
that might
coming
come
for
out
something,
crazy.
And honestly, after this, if FaZe win this event somehow, I mean,
Finally they win.
So wait,
I
all
mean-
all you guys are going with Ultra?
FaZe.
Oh,
FaZe.
I'm the only Ultra one.
And it's going Ultra. But it's all
Three.
going game 5, though.
yep.
Yeah.
All right, 3-2 phase. Now that brings us to Ultra Subliners losers final.
Mm-hmm.
The last time this happened, New York smoked them. Yeah, right. Yeah,
It
it
was
was
a
3-0. 3-0. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the
unfortunately.
hot losers run.
Hey,
But-
No, this
respect
is
the
a hard
time.
one. There's
I think
fans
Scrap's gonna get his lick back. I have Toronto winning in 5. A lot of these series on Saturday will not be time respecters, I fear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is gonna be unfortunate.
I think
for
it's gonna be a
my-
long day. I think it's gonna be a long Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be unfortunate for the bar hop scene in Allen, Texas. But yeah, I have Toronto winning 3-2.
3-2. Yeah. You think
what's
Scrap's gonna put Kyle down, the Bulldog? Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god, dude!
Yeah.
What's even worse? What's even
Hard
worse is
series to predict.
that plane better have Wi-Fi Sunday night because I'm watching FaZe versus Ultra in the finals on a plane.
The
worst
grand
part
final starts
about
at 3 p.m. on Sunday, so you might be fine.
I think you're
Oh, 3
fine.
p.m.?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Oh,
you're
that's what
fine
Breaking
actually.
Point says.
Oh, the formats. Yeah, never mind. I'm an idiot. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
'cause
All
isn't
right,
Sunday the only grand finals, right?
Yeah, it's a best of
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, the
best of 9
format's
Sunday.
just gonna
Yep.
be-
Yeah. I have
Steve-
Oh
Toronto
wait,
versus
dude! I
Toronto.
thought it started at 6. Wait, I'm
No, it's
chilling
just
with my
3
fucking
3
7 o'clock
p.m.
fight then.
No, you're good. I think you should be good.
Friday and Saturday have an extra match to where the match will start at 9 p.m. on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, the bar hop. Wait, what's the place called?
I already
Lumberjacks?
forgot.
Or whatever it's called.
But yeah, this was our final for Major 4, and it didn't happen. Only FaZe made it, not Ultra. Arguably because they lost the lag. But once again, FaZe at Ultra Grand Final, best of 9, the only best of 9 this whole year. This is where all the chips go down.
It all comes down to
Assuming
this.
assuming both of these teams make it, who's gonna break? Will the FaZe Sunday woes come again? Will Ultra or are Ultra gonna fold and just get blown out?
Will he win a map in Champs finals?
Yeah, true,
think what it comes down
true.
to-
He has not won a map on Champs Finals. Yes.
When you look at it, right? I think FaZe win it all, only because I don't see Envoy being that consistent for that many maps in a row, like playing that well.
I mean,
Like,
against the BZ and Simp, yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Actually, I don't know about that.
So like taking a beating like that every map. Like, don't get me wrong, Envoy will have his lick in some of these
Yeah.
maps, for sure. But I mean, best of 9
See,
with Sip of Easy. I'd
And
rather
FaZe,
hang my nuts to a ceiling fan.
yeah.
It's not gonna be easy.
FaZe does have the biggest map pool as well, so
Yeah, exactly. So I think it comes down to maps and yeah, just overall consistency. Like
But
Ultra, I mean, yeah, you could have somebody pick up the slack, but Envoy's got to shoot some of these maps to really keep it close if they go map for map.
yeah,
that's
like Face should come out to play, but you gotta think like it's a Sunday. You already know this shit's gonna be in the back of their heads, no matter what. They're gonna think about this. They can lock in as hard as they want, but this will be in the back of their heads, guaranteed. Sunday grand finals, you gotta show up.
you can tell the series is gonna be a good one or not too if FaZe come out and win a hard point in the finals.
Definitely,
So
definitely. I mean,
FaZe
that first
good
map's
map
gonna
pool.
decide it. Honestly,
Yeah,
for me, yeah. But I think it'll be crazy. I hope it goes all the way down to last map.
It
that'd
would
be
be
awesome.
awesome to see. It'd
Duraza
really be
versus
cool.
Scrappy, Game 9.
1v1, game
1v1.
9, round 11.
Let-
I'd shit myself.
That'd be
Dude,
I'm not gonna
insane.
lie.
that'd be
I'd probably be
crazy.
stair glitching. I'd probably be playing the most
Oh
cruddy
yeah,
spot
dude.
possible.
Snaking, stair glitching,
I
everything.
already snake now. I didn't even know what
And
I would do.
there's
One
not
for
many
one.
times. It hasn't happened. Not too many times where champs has decided on a search. I don't think that hasn't happened.
That or
It's
many grand
happened like maybe 2 or 3
the last
times.
couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never see
Yep.
it go to Game 7 in this new.
Really would be really interesting to see with this new format and everything. I mean, honestly though, it comes down to that. Who's got the ice? I mean, if it's a
So,
1v1 against draws and scrap, I think
so
Scrap's put his nuts on his head.
in my eyes, I think if FaZe overcome their woes, this will be a victory for FaZe. I'm going 5-4 though. 5-4. It'll come all the way down
Dude,
to the
this is
wire.
hard. I want Scrappy to get a ring, but I think Simp and might get one. I think FaZe win 5-3.
5-3. Dylan.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have Toronto winning 5-3.
5-3
Yeah.
Toronto.
I'm standing on business, and I'm standing on the fact that Toronto has virtually owned FaZe on LAN all year. Have they lost to FaZe yet on LAN this
Was
year?
it Major 1?
Maybe.
No,
Major 1?
Major 1. No, didn't they beat him Major 1? That's how they won, no?
Wait, what was Grand Finals Major 1?
It was
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
they beat him. They beat him.
Mhm.
Good, yeah.
It was
So,
4 it was
I
4 it was
don't.
4-2, I
So
think.
The
yeah,
only
with
time
that,
FaZe can beat or the only time FaZe can beat Ultra is online.
Yep.
So I'm standing on business. Yep, Toronto
The only
5-3.
problem
5-3
if this
Toronto.
happens, then Hydra won't be in Toronto, so.
All right,
yeah,
5-3
it's
FaZe, 5-3
true.
Toronto. Kyle, what do you think?
I got Toronto winning 5-3.
5-3?
Ooh.
5-3?
Yeah, I don't think. Look, I think when it comes down to it, I mean, Scrap's a winner, and he's gonna do everything. I don't care if Envoy drops a 0.6. Scrap's
Yeah.
gonna drop a 1.8.
Having a 1.7 or something.
He's dude. They're gonna
You,
come ready to play.
I mean,
And I
if
think
if Envoy drops a 0.6 against FaZe, this might be a time respecter. So respectfully, hopefully Envoy does not indeed drop a 0.6. I will be. Never mind.
Leave it at that,
and
dude.
I
also
cannot say it on broadcast.
also I just thought about this. Kleenex and Insight are due. They got second
good.
at champs twice now, right?
That is true, yeah.
So
it's gonna be
Yeah.
a big moment for him. So
this is I think if they make it to that Sunday again, I think
yeah, they're not letting it slip away.
I think they're gonna play the best COD. They might play the best COD they've ever played.
I also think if FaZe plays second again, they change something. I know Josh is on like a 2-year contract or something, but I think something is changed. I truly do. I don't know if we see the end of the
Ye-
FaZe trio, because they need someone that can
You
consistently
know,
show up on Sundays.
that's
So
I mean,
There's
but
there's only one
it's been
guy.
happening with all
I
their
know.
fourths. Slasher, Arcides,
Clayster. Oh.
Clay. Yeah,
yeah,
Clay
it's like
would
LeBron.
Clay
LeBron's
would
new
kill.
contract.
Clay would
40
kill to
years
be on that
old.
team.
Yeah.
I just
You,
want to revisit the fact. I know this is Major 1, the Major 1 finals, which the game has changed quite a bit since then. But the last time Ultra did play FaZe in a meaningful LAN game, Toronto slammed them. It was 4-1. And A little side note here is Toronto didn't necessarily shoot back. The you had 3 players on phase that were above a 1.0, with Abizi having a 0.78, and you only had 1 player on Ultra in that Major 1 championship.
Scrap.
Only 1 player on Toronto was above a 1.0, being a 1.42,
Scrap.
and surprisingly, it was Insight.
Insight.
We
If
had
if that
Scrap and
insight
Kleenex had a 0.9.
if that insight makes an appearance again, it's definitely theirs.
Yeah, dude. It's like when you would see like Cold War Cammy, like when that guy would
Oh,
come in, you'd be like, holy
that dude was
fuck.
gross.
So yeah, I'm with Dylan on this one, dude. If they come to play, even if it comes down to it, even if they're not really shooting back fundamentally, I think their team plays just gonna be better in those moments. FaZe gets scared on Sundays, and that's simply all we've been seeing. So.
You know, I was leaning towards FaZe, but I've been convinced. I think Ultra are due. I think they are due.
Yeah, I respect. Like my heart wants me to go Ultra, but my guts tell me FaZe, dude.
I don't know. Well, now another question is right. Like, let's say FaZe do win. Like, where do you Simp and BZ rank all the time? What do you put BZ? What do you put Simp with 3 rings? at
three
23 or
rings.
whatever?
I think they you gotta have a conversation for top 5, right? I mean,
Well, yeah,
Dude,
I've seen
I
them
think
all.
I think if Simp wins again and he's won his 3rd ring in what 5, 6 years, whatever it is, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if people are calling him the best COD player of all time.
At the end of his career, he will be the best. If he wins 3, he might be the best already.
yeah, they
But
might
dude,
put
how old is he?
3.
He's like 23,
to
24
Simp
maybe.
is 23, I think.
20.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts, dude. At 23, I was working at Dairy Queen. And this guy's got fucking. He's gonna potentially have 3 rings.
Yeah, if Simp and BZ get another ring, are you guys putting him above Clay all time? I
No.
think so. Maybe? No?
If a BZ wins another ring, is that what you're saying?
If Simp and BZ get a 3rd ring, are you putting them above Clay?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, if you win, I think Clay's like veteran leadership and stuff like that. What he's done with like the the rookies of the league, the talent he seeks out, I think says a lot more about the player he is and what he's brought to the game and longevity wise. So like we'll see. I mean, that's if they win.
Yeah.
But I know if Ultra win, let's say Envoy gets his 2nd ring, where do you put him? I know he's inconsistent KD wise, but top 15.
Yeah, I think definitely top 15. I think.
Like, there's a lot of players I know, kill wise, KD wise, but when big moments matter, sometimes he does show up.
He makes the play.
As long as he does his job, doesn't drop a 0.6, 0.7, I think Ultra will do fine.
You know to stop Envoy? You go from looking this way, and you just turn around because he's probably behind you somewhere, and you'll be fine.
But all right, I'll go with a 5-3 Ultra here. I think Ultra are due. I think they will win this event and be the world champions for this season.
Gets his 1st ring.
Yep.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see.
Whatever happens, as long as Ultra takes some maps, I'll be happy.
Yeah, improvement. That's really it. But
against FaZe, I have them. They have virtually outclassed FaZe on LAN all year.
Yeah,
so I'm standing on that.
All right, I'm gonna submit this bracket now. It is locked, and that is our prediction. So we hope everyone had a good July 4th. It is the end of the day, July 4th, but hope everyone had a good holiday. And we'll see what happens at Champs to finish off the MW3 season.
I will be there. I'll be drunk.
Listen, so
2 weeks from today.
Yes, sir.
Say Toronto does win Champs, right?
Yeah.
And a month later, we have the World Cup. Who wins the World Cup? FaZe or Toronto?
If you ask me, I think that's a fluke event, but I mean,
yeah, that's like the Lakers title in 2020, the bowl. I mean,
there is group play though.
There is, but it's single elim after. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't really give a fuck who wins that, dude.
And it's
Splice can make a team and win it. I don't care.
It's also long flight cheese.
That is
true that. Yeah.
True.
But yeah,
Today,
that's
the
our
World Cup was on in Warzone. I was watching that a little bit.
Oh really?
Yeah, cool. Nobody asked.
But that's our prediction, guys. That's our prediction for Champs.
Dick sucker.
Hope everyone has a great day. Hey.